How's it going, everyone? JiraiyaGaming here. Welcome back to episode number 45 of my Jiraiya's Topic Wednesdays. Now, this week's topic was brought to you guys by the Eternal Pig. The link will be in the description down below, so you guys can definitely go and check his channel out. Be sure to definitely let him know that I sent you, and of course, be sure to definitely subscribe to his channel if and only if you enjoy his content. Now, Eternal Pig does a lot of comedy videos, sketch videos, and of course he does Vine as well. You know, Vine videos are normally very short and sweet. The same thing is being done, of course, on his channel as well. His videos are very short, timely manner, and sweet as well. Like I said, in my opinion, I think his videos are a little bit different as well for a lot of comedy channels you may go to, and a bit unique. So definitely go and check his channel out. Let me know your thoughts and opinion on it as well in the comment section down below. But as well, be sure to definitely let him know I sent you. Let him know your thoughts and opinion, and subscribe if you enjoy his content. Now, with that said, officially, let's get straight into this one. Now, from the thumbnail, you should be able to tell what we're going to be talking about. It's going to be in regards to, of course, why do nice guys finish last? Well, there's a number of reasons that contributes to this, in my opinion. It's an interesting one because we've always heard, growing up that, nice guys finish last, and girls, don't date nice guys. They want to date the douchebag, the guys that know that they're douche and talking to a bunch of different girls, and the guys that know that are gangster and all this different stuff. It's the excitement of the whole thing, which most women are attracted to, and that's partially true. Well, I would say it's not partially. That has a lot to do with it. And some chicks will say, "Oh, I don't talk to douchebags." Yeah, whatever. The point of the matter is this, man. It comes down to preference and what you like. Now, a lot of chick, what they like is the excitement. So cross out the gangbanging. Most chicks like excitement. So they may talk to a guy that's a little bit hard, a guy that's the alpha male, a guy that's a bit of a douche. She know he's probably very handsome, and if he's handsome, he's probably have a lot of chick. And just the thought of trying to make this guy be yours, trying to get this guy after he's been talking to all these different chicks, to try and get him to make him your personal boy toy, your personal boyfriend or husband, or whatever your goal is as a female. It's a really comforting idea. It's really comforting and, in a sense, worth it for a lot of chicks until they find out they can't do it when they try to change a lot of guys, and it doesn't happen. And you have a lot of chicks that go through their life trying to do that, maybe not even realizing that's what they're actually doing, and then eventually when they see that they are failing at this and they decide to make a change, they decide to go for the nice guys, who end up, of course, playing last to a lot of different guys, especially if you're talking about guys that are super confident and so forth. In fact, a lot of chicks most of the time can tell if you're a confident person or not. For some reason, it just seeps out of you like your soul. They can tell. It's just like a guy that's really confident can walk into a room and chicks automatically are attracted to him, are attached to him. Sometimes he may not be the most handsome guy, but chicks are attached to that. I don't know what it is. It just is, and that's just the way it is. Sometimes you don't have to do much, and chicks will try to talk to you. I mean, that's just the way it is, man. Maybe you can say it's down to nature and just the way the world works. I couldn't tell you exactly, obviously, because I'm not a scientist. But the point I'm trying to make is that nice guys finish last because sometimes women don't have any other choice, especially when they get to the point where they know they're getting a little bit up there in age, want to have kids, want to have a family. Then of course they move on to someone a little bit nice and tamer that they can deal with, someone they know and feel physically, mentally they can, of course, settle down with, and not have to worry about that person going out cheating on them, that person not having a job, not wanting to do anything with their life, and so forth, etc. So in a sense, they're enjoying themselves while they're young, and once they get up there in age, they want to, of course, be a bit more serious and find somebody to settle down with. Now, there's also a little bit of twist to this too as well, because I think deep down a lot of women don't want a guy they can just push off with, unless it's absolutely benefiting them in a certain way. Then they may deal with it, but they're going to be very bored in that relationship and may eventually end up cheating on you and so forth, etc. A lot of women like the excitement. If there's no excitement, if you're not keeping the woman excited, they'll be moving on. The problem with nice guys is that a lot of those nice guys tend to have issues where they're too nice, or they're overdo a lot of things, overthink a lot of things, they're too easygoing, they don't necessarily have a spine, a backbone to stand up and say, hey, this is what we're going to be doing, this is that, in a sense, being a man. And women most of the time don't like when they can push over on a man, they walk all over a man. It's a turn off in some sense. As far as what I've heard and seen, and I've heard from a lot of different chicks, that's the way they view it. Doing researches as well, that's the way it come off to as well. So in that aspect, I think a lot of women don't necessarily look for nice guy, but more of a middle ground, so to speak. And when I say middle ground, the guy that has a strong spine, a strong backbone, maybe even the alpha male, but at the same time have a nice side to him as well, has been grown properly, was taught to be respectful to women, not disrespect women, put their hands on women, so forth, etc. And at the same time has goals and achievements that he wants to achieve, and I think that's, in a sense, that'll be the perfect scenario for a woman, for any woman to want to get into or married into, or whatever you want to call it. So that is my thoughts and opinion when it comes to that. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. Hopefully I did touch on that for you guys. If you guys feel like I've left anything out, be sure to definitely let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys as usual for, of course, tuning in. Be sure to leave a like on the video, share it to anyone you think may enjoy. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed already, and only subscribe if you enjoy the content. And of course, as always, I'm your host, JiraiyaGaming. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace.